What's up, bruh? Welcome to my crib. This is a 7-bedroom, 2-bath home, and I'm gonna take you through this bad boy. Come along with me. So, to give you guys perspective, when you first walk into the front door, which you just walked in, to the right here was actually a dining room. So what we're about to walk into is a dining room. This has now been converting into a bedroom. So the whole concept of co-living, when you acquire a property, meaning you buy a property, what you want to do is you want to convert the dead space, which this was dead space prior. I could have put a kitchen table here, but instead of putting a kitchen table here, we're actually turning this into dollar signs. So you can see this is actually a really good sized bedroom. It's about 11 by 12, roughly, approximately. This was actually, funny enough, this was a pantry. So we didn't even have to create this. This was actually here already. So we just kept it as is, and then we just put a couple walls up. This window was already here. And every single bedroom, like I've told you guys before, we typically do the same thing. We put a desk, we put a nice foam mattress, nice foam pillows, artwork, ceiling fan, and a body mirror. Right here, you'll see the kitchen. This is the kitchen here. In the kitchen, we provide all the amenities. We provide everything that the individuals need, like the forks, the knives, the plates, the bowls, the blender, the coffee maker, etc. All right. To the left of the home, we have 2 bedrooms here. We got 1 bedroom behind me, which is what we walked into, and then there's 1 bedroom right behind the cameraman right now. So this is a shared bathroom setup, the whole entire house. There is no private bathrooms. This is bedroom number 2 that we're walking into. Pretty much, again, a continuation of what I just showed you in bedroom number 1. The only difference here is this is a bigger bedroom. So the bedroom is more premium because of the size. And if you have a bigger bedroom, that can command for a little bit more money per week. A ceiling fan will also get you more money. A queen bed, depending on the size of the bed, will get you more money. Getting a desk in there, if you want to do mini fridge or if you want to do TV. Now, I will tell you this. One tip I will say is I stopped doing mini fridges, and here's the reason why. There were members that were unplugging them accidentally or maybe intentionally, but they were leaving spoiled, rotten food in them. And what I've noticed with the mini fridges, and you notice I don't put them in my co-living properties anymore, is they actually become more problematic down the road. So I just went ahead and moved away from those. And what I do is now I either do 1 large fridge or 2 big double fridges in the property, depending how many people live in there. So like I said, this is another bathroom here. You'll notice here I have Be Considerate. And my little secret sauce I tell people is I have a septic system sign here, and believe it or not, we actually don't even have a septic system in this property. This is just try to help mitigate from people throwing away like tampons in there or throwing away like paper towels, stuff like that inside the toilet, because we obviously don't want plumbing problems. So now we're walking into room number 3. Again, every single room, it's got a coded lock on it that the members can come in and out as they need to. This room also, again, is premium. Bedroom number 2 and 3 are premium rooms. Why? Because of the size of them, because of the nice natural light. It's got the ceiling fan, it's got the desk, it's got the chair, it's got extra storage space. All these things make it premium. Not only that, these rooms, way they're positioned in the home, bedroom number 2, which we just came out of, and bedroom number 3, where we're at right now, are existing bedrooms to the floor plan, okay? Right here to my right here, this is a manager's closet. So if the manager has to come in and get pillow protectors, mattress protectors, extra pillows, whatever they need to get extra, we have extra supplies in here that the cleaner can come in and grab if they need to. As a reminder, everyone, I love to tell you, make sure you get your Honeywell lock thermostat. This is about $90 on Amazon. If you're watching this, drop a comment below for anything that you want to know exactly what I'm purchasing. I will give you the link to it. That's the whole point of this. I want you guys to get value. Walking into room number 4, again, a continuation of what you've seen. Now, this bedroom here was actually a living room. So bedroom number 4 and bedroom number 5, which we're about to walk in a second, this was a living room. So again, when you do on co-living and you're looking and buying at a property, where can you add bedrooms? Remember, each bedroom has to have 2 egress points. The egress window where people can escape out of, and then another egress is them coming out of the door here. Now, these rooms right here are also a premium. They have vaulted ceilings because the living room has vaulted ceilings. They have a nice reach-in closet, which all my bedrooms in this house has reach-in closets. They have the body mirror, they have the desk, and then they have a nice, cozy, comfy mattress that they can lay on and sleep in. So you want to make sure your members are comfortable. The more comfortable they are, the more they feel at home. I'm telling you right now, they will stay for a long, long time. One of the things I actually do allow members to bring in, which I think is a little hack, a lot of co-living operators don't do, I actually don't mind if they bring in plants. Plants makes their space feel a little more homey, and it also brings oxygen into their room, and it just makes them feel like they're at home all together. Right here is where I always try to put my Wi-Fi. Is I buy a 1 gigabyte service, even though you don't need 1 gigabyte service. It's the same price with AT&T at the time when I signed up for the promotion. So this is a 1 gigabyte service. We put a shelf here, and we try to put this centrally located in the home. Now, when it comes to Wi-Fi, make sure before you go live on your property on PadSplit that you're doing Wi-Fi test. You get the Wi-Fi tester app, and you want you to stand on one side of the home and then stand on the other further side of the home and see how strong your Wi-Fi is. You should at least have 300 to 400 megabytes service of Wi-Fi. Even though this is a 1 gigabyte service, try to get at least 300 to 400 throughout the house, even though it's not going to spit off that because this is not a hard connection. We're now bedroom number 5. Again, this room right here is a part of the living room that was existing. And matter of fact, that bedroom number 4 and bedroom number 5 were part of the living room, and then there was a French door. So if you look this way, come in this way, this window and the other window in room 4, that was a French door there. So what we did was we eliminated the French door. There was already opening there. We didn't have to do any really crazy cuts. We just added 2 egress windows to make that work, to make these 2 bedrooms work. Now, if you guys want to watch the previous video of what this property looked like before, it's right on YouTube. Make sure you either comment below, or what you could do is if you look above, the other video that I did of this before of this property is right here above. So make sure you guys click that as well. Now, this right here, guys, was actually a door into the master bedroom. So I know this is pretty hard for you guys to envision, and I know I'm talking about some alterations that we did into the floor plan. That's why I want you guys to go back and watch the previous video so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, how this was a French door previously and how this was the master bedroom entrance. And what we did is we sealed this off by just putting drywall, and then we gave 2 egress windows in order to make this into 2 bedrooms versus just a living room. So that living room, think about it. If I'd have bought the house, it would have just sat there. It would have collected dust. It would have made me no money to my bottom line. And now I created 2 bedrooms. Now these bedrooms, by the way, are gonna rent for about $222 a week, each one of these. So you do the math. That's a lot of money that I created out of this dead space. So we're actually walking into bedroom number 6 over here, and then bedroom number 7 are on this side of the house. So this is partial of the master bedroom. So where we're standing at was the master bedroom before. What we did was we added a wall, and this wall goes all the way down, and we created a hallway out of here. And my hallways are 36 inches, they're 3 foot wide, and we created a bedroom. So this was the part of the master bedroom, and you can see how the drywall goes right up into that window. It's because this was the master bedroom previously, and we created a bedroom out of it, and we created in the master bedroom one of the most unique things and most creative things I did was there was a big walk-in closet. And so that closet was on an exterior wall. And what we did was we added an egress window there as well. And we modified the AC. We added an AC vent right here in this room. We moved it. Follow me over into room number 7. I'm gonna show you guys. Again, we have our standard reaching closets, but follow me into number 7 and I'll show you guys a little bit about how we created that into a room as well. Again, this particular property does not have any private bathrooms. This is a shared space. Every single person gets to use this bathroom. These are standing showers. Always consider if you do have private showers, private bathrooms, this also gets you more money. So location gets you more money. How big the room gets you more money. How big's the bed gets you more money. Do you have a fridge, a TV? Those also are amenities that get you more money. Private bathroom or private entrance also gets you more money per week. So depending on what you have amenity-wise in your room, depending on the size, depending on the location, this will all drive up the amount of money you can charge per week. So this room right here, guys, was actually a closet. I'm actually standing in to what was a master bedroom closet. And this right here, funny enough, was the linen closet for that bathroom that we just walked past. So what we did was we kept the linen closet and we just opened it up on this side versus on that side. That side, what we did was we sealed it. This room actually already had an air vent in it for the closet. All we did in this room was switch that opening, and then we added a window here. So now this became a bedroom. This is a great size bedroom. Again, gives that person a desk to work out of if they work remotely, gives them a body mirror, gives them a little closet. And this room is the only room in the house that actually has a full-size bed. We could have actually done a queen, but we wanted the room to feel a little bit bigger, and we didn't want the queen bed to fill up all the space. So this is where I was talking about just a second ago. That is its own closet, or this was the linen closet for the bathroom. So just think about it, when that person came in here, this would be the linen closet. We just reversed it and created a closet, a reach-in closet for that bedroom number 7. Now you'll see throughout my property, we have very, very good signage everywhere. So we put signs, no smoking here, just in case somebody's like, oh, I'm in the bathroom, the door's closed, we want to pop this window open and smoke a stogie. We don't want that to happen. We also have other small signs around the house, like clean up after yourself. And then we also have signage in front of the toilet, like I told you right here. If you can look right here, this sign right here says on septic. We don't want anyone to flush down anything other than toilet paper. So even though that things like, so we do this little trick, even though it's not on septic, we do this little trick. We don't want people to flush down just random stuff into the to the toilet there. So if you guys have any questions about anything that you just saw, it could be a piece of furniture that I buy, it could be a specific type of lock that I use, or a specific type of SOP that I create. What I want you to do is, if you're considering jumping into the pad split game, all I ask for all the value that I give you guys is if you go in the description, sign up with my pad split link, give me a little love in the comments, and share this with someone who you think will find benefit out of this. Let me walk you guys through the kitchen, into the laundry area, and then into the garage so you guys can see exactly what I provide in those locations as well. You'll see as well, by the way, I want to stop right here. We have our fire blankets up, we have our fire extinguishers up, we have multiple of those. We have them right here as well. And then we also have them right here as well with our signage. We make sure we do everything up to code. If you're doing this type of stuff, guys, you want to make sure you're up to code. Washer and dryer, guys. Let me just give you a quick little lesson on washer and dryer. Do not go with the high-tech washer and dryers. Make sure you go with the analog if you can. The less tech, the better, because tenants will mess these things up. These get more use out of them than an airport toilet seat. You will get a lot of people using these. They're not going to use them the right way. They're probably going to overload them, but we do have signage on the walls where it prevents people from doing that, hopefully. But my cleaner also will come in here and they'll check to make sure this is clean every single time. But we also do remind the members on a regular occasion to clean the air filter out of the lint filter out of the washer and dryer. These units right here are about $600 a piece, brand new at Lowe's. I like Lowe's because they have a quick turnaround time, and they typically turn around the order from the time you put it in to getting it delivered to your home within 48 hours. They're really great. Here's the fridge. This is one large double fridge in the house. We do have one large double fridge in this house. If I had more than 7 members, I would do 2 double fridges because that's really necessary. This actual area is going to be parking for the members. They can park 2 cars in here, and then they can also park 4 cars in the driveway and 1 on the road. So you want to make sure when you're doing this as well that you're looking about seeing how much parking do you have in your area. Is there enough parking on the road? Is there enough parking in the house? How many cars can you accommodate? Now, typically with parking, I do about 50% ratio. So if I have, let's say 10 members, I want to make sure that I have at least 5 parking spots for those members. Off to the right here, just want to make an example. These all are lock boxes for every single room, just in case that their electric locks malfunction. We have lock boxes there. Water heater, I want to talk about that really quick. That's a 50-gallon tank for 2 bathrooms. That's plenty. You don't need to do anything crazy, but if you have a bigger property, you have starting having like 10, 12, 15 bedrooms, you might want to go tankless. That way you have water on demand. Another thing I want you guys to look at when you're doing this is your AC system. Is it adequate for the size home you have? So look at the tonnage. So for every, good rule of thumb, for every 500 square foot you have, you should have at least 1 ton of tonnage for your house. So make sure that is done, and make sure you're servicing that on an annual basis and keeping it clean, making sure you're replacing your water filter on a monthly basis. This is actually a brand new unit. When I bought this home, this is a 1-year-old unit, but I still had an AC guy come out and service the unit, so I know that it's working right within its parameters to the manufacturer specs, and I make sure that there's no issues, and it's for peace of mind and for my record keeping as well. As you see up here, the only camera I have on the interior of the home is in the garage. We just want to make sure members are being respectful. They're not hanging out in this garage area. This is only for parking and parking only, or if they need to grab food. We also want to make sure that they're not congregating in here, hanging out, inviting friends over, or doing anything that they shouldn't be doing. So anyways, this is a lot of stuff, guys. I know that. What I want you to do is drop me your takeaway, your biggest takeaway from this walkthrough. And if you want, like I said, if you want to watch the whole entire transition of this, I've done a whole video of before and after. We are in the after stage on this property. It is now live. This property, I will say, is probably going to do about $6,200 to $6,300 a month. My average room in here is $222 a week with very little competition because I know the right market's going to. Anyways, if you guys want to reach out to me, hit me up on Instagram at the Real Javier Paredes. Click the description below, show your brother some love because all the value I give you guys for co-living. If you guys want to partner with me, please hit me up. Let's talk about how we can work together. I am buying some bigger projects right now, some bigger commercial properties. So if you guys want to be involved in that as a partner and have equity in it, let me know. Let me do all the heavy lifting. I got the systems, I got the processes, and I hope to see you or shake your hand in real life one day. I'll see you on the other side.